Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you on a Hump Day, yeah, double play. Well, welcome you back to the channel. Hope you're having a great week so far. We are on the downhill slide towards a 3-day weekend for many of us, and sometimes some folks even more. This weekend, as we honor our fallen in the United States with Memorial Day weekend. It is also the greatest racing day of the year this Sunday, as we have all day racing for us racing fans. It is our favorite day of the year, I think. Formula One and the Grand Prix of Monaco in the morning. Then you have the Indianapolis 500 back home again in Indiana. Yes. The greatness that was Jim Neighbors. And I got to go to that race once. Great story there. A lot of fun. Got to see Chuck Yeager lead the flyover of 4 P51s and a B17. That was super cool. And then Sunday evening, wrapping up with NASCAR's Coca-Cola 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. So, let's see. I think it comes down to like 1,300 something miles of racing on Sunday. So that'll be fun. And I hope you enjoy your weekend, but also keep in mind those who paid the ultimate price for our freedoms. So it's a Hump Day double play. We did some Tower 3D Pro earlier on request. You folks wanted we did a little poll the other day, and we had several votes for Sim Airport. We did a Sim Airport episode. We had several votes for Tower 3D Pro. Well, it was several minus one. It was one less vote. So we did some Tower 3D Pro at Copenhagen Airport. It was a fun little session, hopefully educational for those of you who watched and what have you. So let's get down to it. I have been working to learn. What does that mean, A-Train? Working to learn what to do to get us ready for cows, for moo cows. So we are going to get some moo cows going here before too long. Now, that said, somewhere around, where the heck is it? I don't know where my tractor is. It's been a couple days. Is this? Nope, that's the Genesis. That's the big one. Ah, this is it right here. This is the one this is the droid we're looking for. As we will get over in here. Now, I think what we're going to do, because we mowed Regan County, hey, nice to see you. Excuse me, Regan or Reagan County? Cowley. Reagan Cowley, I'm sorry. Reagan Cowley, I hope you're doing well. Good to see you live here, thank you, appreciate that. I have not played Snow Runner, I hadn't known anything about it. I may look into it. I've seen some people doing videos on it. So I may check it out, but honestly, I need another game like I need another hole in my head. I need another game like I need another bag of peanut M&Ms. Killing me, Smalls. I already have like 30-something games in my Steam library that I don't play. And so, yeah. That's just something I kind of have to think through a little bit before I totally, commit to anything. So I'll check it out on your recommendation and see what the hubbub is about. All right, so let's. Oh, look, we've got. Oh, this is okay. So this should be a full-on grass bale, and it is. Okay, good. So what happens is if your baler is partially full of one thing, right? This is dried grass. Remember, this is the field we did over by the co-op and baseball diamond, and we were picking up grass. Now, what we need to do, because we have 0% on board, is, I think it's the Y key. That's the L key. Change bale size. 180 centimeter is only good for grass. And we can't do grass that's wet. Remember, we mowed this grass and we windrowed it. So we haven't dried it yet, therefore it will not make hay. So what we need to do is change that bale size. 125 centimeters the small bale, 150 is the medium bale, and it will wrap 150. So we want the 150 bale. Hello Lee, welcome aboard. Happy Wednesday to you as well. All right, now here's the thing. Notice there is a course play set up on the field. How convenient. I wonder what would happen if we pull up the menu and just hit go. I wonder if our driver, which looks, I don't know who's the driver here. Who's the driver? Who's the driver? I don't know who the driver is. That's kind of a different setup dressing-wise and what have you than I've seen. Okay, so now they'll kick this out, and the bale will get wrapped. Okay, so now this bale is being wrapped for silage, and they made the turn a little sharp there, which is okay. We can go back and clean up, and then they should drop. They dropped it. Cool. So we're going to get some silage done. We're not going to do the whole field with silage though. We're going to do some with silage. We'll windrow some of this and bale it as straw or as hay. We've got hay in the sheep pens, but what I've learned in my research and work and stuff is we have to make total mixed ration, right? For the cows. For the moo cows like total mixed ration. So what we've got to do is mix silage and hay. Remember, straw is like when you harvest a wheat field and you create a swath like this. You know, it looks like the grass here, but it's, you know, the color of wheat. And you bale that up. That's straw. Okay. Hay is dried grass. Okay. And so the sheep eat it, and you mix it with silage, which is fermented grass, and then you add in some mineral stuff. I will show you. Pallets. You add in mineral feed. So it's total mixed ration is about a 50-50 mix of silage and straw, hay, and then it's about 49, and then about 2% mineral feed. Okay, you can add straw into it as it's a thickener, or I don't know what's the term. It just bulks up the mix, but it doesn't provide any nutritional value to the cows. So I'm not apt to put straw into TMR. What you do with the straw is you put it in a machine that kind of grinds it up and shoots it out into the cow pen, and it helps give the cows a little more comfortable sleeping conditions. If you watch Laura Farms videos, and I know I talk about Laura a lot, but this is where I learned this. Okay, they'll bring the cows in, they'll put them in the pen. If it rains and stuff, it gets real gunky, it gets muddy, and it gets poopy because the cows are pooping all over the place in there. The straw then creates a little more clean environment for them to sleep on, and then they just keep adding straw, and then eventually move the cows to another pen, and then they scoop all that up because it's all organic matter, so you get the mud and the poop and the straw, and then they use that to fertilize the fields. So there you go. Then it goes into your food. It was a nice thought, right? How you like that? Yeah, that was swell. So we're going to do some, pardon me. Oh, I'm feeling a little bit. We have some high quality H2O from Bobby Boucher. Excuse me. Now, in theory, we could go ahead and just do this whole field, all 38 acres of it, as silage. And you know, we keep some and we sell some. And we might do that because there is another field available that we could go mow. And wait. Oh, wait. Here it is. Hang on. Got to turn grass on right here. And it should be ready to harvest. Ready to harvest, right? So there's a couple things we could do, and that is A, we could buy that field. And then we just go harvest it, and then we make that into straw. Or B, we just split this field. It's 38 acres. That's a lot of grass, right? I mean, Cheech and Chong ain't got nothing on this. You know, we could do like the headlands, right? There's 4 headlands around this field. You can see the rows here. And then we could windrow the rest of it and then tether the rest, then windrow it again, and then bale it as grass. Farming Sins, hey, what's happening? How are you? Welcome aboard and happy hump day, yeah! So we've got some options here because we've got just really so much grass on this field to work with. So let's cut the Willy Foo-Foo stuff. Let's fire up the new one because this one will do just fine for what we need. Turn on the helicopter lights is supposed to call it. Which one of the streamers calls them the helicopter lights? I like the helicopter lights. I like the blinky lights. You can turn on these blinky blinkies too. Well, nope, not that one. This blinky blinky. There you go. Except this is our farm, our house. We don't need lights. We don't need no stinking blinkies. Let's see what we got going here. See, we got straw. 6, 7 bales there, and those are the big bales. Those are the 180 centimeter bales. Those are 9,000 liter bales. So those sheep are going to be eating good in the neighborhood for a while. All we need is like an Applebee's dessert and an appetizer. There's one thing of wool. Here's another thing of wool. Be nice to combine those two. Let's take a look over at the beehives. I think I just pulled a pallet out of there. Now, honey. Dun 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 dun. Oh, sugar, sugar. Dun 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 dun. I think it goes sugar and then honey, honey. But whatever. It comes of season. We're going to be storing it for a bit. In March. And right now we're kind of at the low point for honey. So we're going to store honey until March. And then we're going to sell it in March. Sugar. Dun 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 dun. Oh, honey, honey, dun 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 dun. You're my candy girl. And you got me wanting you. All right. Anyway, that is in demand during the summer. We're falling into a time when it's not worth so much. So our sugar mill, which is producing 12 pallets a month because we put like 180,000 liters of sugar beets in there. I think we're going to have to find us a warehouse to store that stuff too. Because I got a place in the shop to store the pallets of honey. And I think that'll be okay. Oh, so it's a multiplayer game? Talk Show T, hello, welcome aboard. Happy Hump Day, yeah. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I mean, you know, I've had people wanting to do multiplayer on this with me too, and it's like, oh, well, kind of don't know. I kind of tried setting it up. The problem is I need people on PC as opposed to people who, you know, oh, well, I've got FS19. Well, I play FS22 on console and blah, 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 blah. Because I got all these mods and stuff installed. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take a look at it. We'll check it out. Check this out, yo. Oh, also we're working on fabric, which I guess is best sold in the May timeframe. Holy cow, look at that. Almost $7,000 a pallet, or 1,000 liters. So let's take a look at our production chains. Speaking of, we have wool and 509 liters. So it takes two liters of wool to make 1 liter, as it were, of fabric. And then we've got 20,000 liters of cotton, and it takes 5, it's a 5-to-3 ratio there. And then sugar beets, we still have 148,000 liters, and it's almost another pallet ready to go. So we're going to have to get over there and move that stuff out of the way, because we're just, well, no, actually we don't have to move it out of the way, because as we've seen previously, if we go over there, we move one pallet out of the way, we turn around, poof, another pallet has appeared. It's like magic. How did that happen? It's insane. Oh, you know what? I wound up blowing off. We are not, I think, going to harvest field 2. I believe I sold it. I just said, you know what? Screw it. I do not want to deal with it. Oh, no, I did not sell it. It's not ready yet. It's still cooking. That's a lot of money. I'm going to make some money. So I don't know yet. I haven't decided what we're going to do with it. You know, I have decided this thing. Give me this. I just made a snap decision. Snap decision. Did half of you just die? I didn't have the gauntlet on, but I thought, you know, maybe it would. I don't know. Anyway, so we're going to do this. We're going to come over here. And we're going to go over here. And we're going to look down here. And we're going to do this, this, this. And I'm not going to mess up that field because I'm... Yeah. Okay, there's that field. And this one I think is well defined, but I'm going to go across here. Whoa, that's okay. We can mess up our field. I'm not fussed about that. I'm planning on turning this all into animal space anyway. All right, so now on the map, that should better delineate between the two. And it does. There's a break between the two. Okay, very good. There's no break between 24 and 25, but, you know, whatever. Again, we've looked at this on satellite, right? And these fields are literally right on top of each other. I mean, there's like, oh, look, I'm in your field. Oh, I'm in my field. I'm straddling the two. It's kind of one of those deals. So, yeah. And honestly, it's... Okay, I got to... Okay, November 1st. All right, the corn maze, Frankenmuth corn maze season is over. So... if you're not familiar, Frankenmuth, Michigan's a real place. And the spot where we actually, right there, see the beehive? Just the other side of the beehive, that corner of that lot right there. Okay. Let's see how this guy's going to do this. Uh-oh, I may have to do an assist here real quick. Hold on. Actually, since I got this here, let's jog this 7,500, 7.5 ton bale of straw. Or hay, hay, straw, whatever. Let's put it over here. Doink. There we go. Cool. All right, now it's out of our guy's way. That was the key. I wanted to get it out of Mr. Robato's way. Anyway, all right, so this, let's go to the map. CP11, actually field 11, Okay, CP is just because I redefined the perimeter of the field. Field 11, this corner of it is 5 acres, and that's the Frankenmuth corn maze. And they run, there's 3 mazes on it. Yeah, right. Well, I mean, you know, I've been working out. I got some dumbbells and stuff. It was just the easiest way to do it. I could have just knocked it out of the way or whatever, but it was just easier just to engage super strength. And that's the lumberjack mod. Oh, I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night. I work all day. That mod gives you super strength. You double tap the Alt key. So, and it's helpful if you wind up in a ditch or wind up with your tractor overturned or something. You can pick your tractor up and flip it upright. So that helps. Anyway, so this is the Frankenmuth corn maze on the Weiss Centennial Farm. And annually, well, at least this year, they're open from, when did I read, September 22nd until October 30th. So if you're in the area, go check that out. Send pictures. All right. So our person is over doing the deed, making silage. Now, here's the thing. Now, see, here's the deal, Larry. If I know I'm going to need to draw you a picture, I'd have brought my charts and graphs. Okay, Ross. The thing is that silage takes time to ferment, whether we make it ourselves by baling it up, which is what we're doing, or we find a spot on the farm and we plop in a bunker and we use a forage wagon to pick it up, dump the wet grass in there, and then run it over, compress it, and then cover it to ferment. You see what I'm saying? There's there's 2 different ways to make silage, but the grass has to ferment one way or the other. There's a time frame involved, either with using a silage bunker or I mean a bunker, which is just a concrete pad, and there's usually walls on at least 2 sides, maybe 3. So that's one option. Or you can do what we've done here, which is create, and I'll show you in a second that this is actually, I think, going to be more economical for us. All right, so let's shut this tractor off. Let's get out of here. It's getting late in the day because it's November. It's getting darker. Here, we may have to help out just a little bit. And what we're going to do here is try to do this legit. Now, I can't push this, so I'm going to engage super strength here and just roll it along. I hit the right button. Right button throws stuff. So I just pushed it along there to get it. I didn't want it to be in the way of the, well, shoot, I may have put it in the way for a future. Yep. Well, no, maybe. It won't be in the way down there. So let's engage super strength and we'll just carry it down here. Actually, Tom Brady football. Okay, there we go. Cool. See, and you can tell if you got super strength engaged. See the gray circle in the middle, the HUD? If I hit double alt, it turns white. And that's how you know you've engaged super strength. You hit double alt again and boom. Okay. So we're going to start working on making the components for our own TMR going forward. But we're not going to have that from the start. No, chainsaw. No. So, oops. One ping only, Vasily. Animals, cows. Okay, now here's where it starts to get interesting. That's a simple cow barn, which is kind of small. We're not going to do a simple cow barn. Simple cow barn with auto water. We could do a couple of simple cow barns, I suppose. Oh, that's not full enclosed. No, we're in frickin' Michigan. We've got to enclose this. So I think we have a little bit of an issue here. The one I practiced on, I did this one. which is the large free-range cow barn, and it'll hold 240 cows, which is ideal. I want a lot. Of course, then we're going to have to figure out how to feed them, but I think I've got that covered. We have a 38-acre field and all that. Here's the thing. This is the free-range cow barn, and it holds 240. Now, the standard one holds 8. Oh, this one this one's got the feeding robot. I don't think this one's going to work though. It's too big. Is it too big? It's too big. I think it's too big. Okay. Let me walk you around what we got here. All right, so there's the barn, right? And you see there's a couple of points right here. Hold up. Stop moving. Okay. On the left, that little glowing thing that has it, so it has like it's a circle, then there's a container, and the arrow's going into the container. That means that's an offload point. That's where you offload something from it. Okay? That's where you get the milk. All right? You pull a trailer up there that will carry milk, and it loads it out through that door. The milk tank is inside that doorway. To the right is the circle with a paw in it, which you know already. That's where you can order your animals up. Now, let's spin this around. The feed goes in here in the end, and this one has a spot for straw, and it has a spot for it goes hay on the left, straw in the middle, and then on the right I think is TMR. Yes, on the right is TMR. So if you just want to feed them hay, you can do that. If you want to put grass in or straw in, and I think then it goes out, it gets automatically dispersed out into the pen area. And then you put TMR in the right side. Now, over on the end here, we've got another fill point. This is for slurry, which is liquefied poo. All right, so that's where that goes. You can put it into a slurry tank, or there's a certain amount that it will store, and you get a trailer, you pull up underneath it, and then it loads. That, I think, to me, is the more reasonable way to handle it, at least in my testing I did on the Elm Creek. I was goofing around on Elm Creek. So, here is my dilemma. I have a dilemma. We could set this up right here, I suppose. I am going to move that beehive, because while that's going to be canola this growing season, it's going to switch to, I think, maybe wheat next season. We're going to do soybeans in the big field. We're going to do canola in the middle field. That's the small field. It's only 18 acres. So I kind of think this through here a little bit. Nope, not that way. Do this, because I haven't done this robot thing. And what you do is you can pull through. You can see another glowing thing in the middle, and that's where you can pull through and dump TMR in. So I'm not sure if this makes TMR, or how exactly this works. That said, wait, that's 575. Lely was ID Agro. What? Place to keep your cows. Okay, this is the same size, just like $250,000 more for only 80 cows. I can math, and that don't math. I don't know about y'all, but that don't math for me. No. Now this has the feeding robot set up. You know what? I haven't played with that, so I don't know how it works yet. So I don't think I'm going to mess with it. I think the solution, here's the issue. All of this is just a very A-train way of saying I'm having issue with slinging the straw into the pen. But I think in part it's because the fence is not close enough to that mat area. So we're going to try to get that tightened up. Let me see here. Oh, that looks pretty good right there, I think. You guys, what do you guys think of that? There's plenty of room to drive down between the buildings. Let me squish it over a little bit more. I can move that beehive. No worries. I don't want the bees messing with the cows. Overlaps with another object. Yeah. No. Nope. 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 All right. So let's do this. Let's move the beehive. All right. So let's fix this. We'll move the beehive over here. Hey, now you're thinking, A-Train. Put it on the easy side to get to, where it's out of the way, further from the cows. Boink. Yep. Now what we need to do is go into Steve Austin mode. All right, so watch this. I think this is going to work. All right, see, so this still needs more. So you get 8 of these canister, or I don't know what you call those, boxes. So there's 12 jars per box. You get a 4 of them, so that's 48, and then you get another 48 on top of that, and then that's a full pallet. Okay, $6 Million Man mode. Excuse me. We're gonna put this right over here. Okay, and we're going to stay in $6 Million Man mode. All right, so we're rearranging a couple things here. Let's hit this. Let's hit this. Let's demolish that. Yep, I know. There's no pallet. I get it. I get it. I totally get it. So what we're going to do is come over here and make another one. Oh, look, there it is. Imagine that. And we're just going to put it... We can put it anywhere. We can put this anywhere. You know, oh, I wonder if we could do that. I don't know if we could do that. We're going to keep it out here. That would be a little too hinky if I did it the way I just thought. It's like, oh, what if I can put it in the shop where I want the pallets to actually go? Yeah, no, I don't think so. All right, let's just put this way over here out of the way. Yeah, I think that's good. Blop. There you go. Okay, so now, where is it? It's right over here. Let's put this back on there. And just plop, because there's only one pallet at a time in there. All right, so we're good to go there. Kind of some muddy schmutz over there. Whatever. Okay, there's that issue out of the way. Now, back to cows. We're going to make cows happen. Hooray. I know you guys have been just waiting. See, now the cow pasture only holds 15. Now the cow breeding pen, this is one I've got to figure out still. The open cow pasture, that too. I don't want to do open cow pastures because, first off, the thing's huge. Look how big this is. Kind of scroll back there. That thing's freaking ginormous. Now, it's cheap. But how are the cows going to stay warm? We're in Michigan. Now, I know they get furry and fuzzy in the wintertime, but, you know, and it's like they'll all huddle up. But come on now. This is for milking cows. So this is the one we want. Wait. This is the one with feeding robot. We'd have to orient it this direction. I'm not bejiggity with that idea because it's too big to go this way. Or is it? Yeah, I feel like it is. So we're going to go with the one I know. This is the one I know, the one I understand. So this is the one right here. 240 cows. Wait a minute. Oh, this is good. Oh, good. We're just going to do the, yeah, straight up. Okay, I should have no problem servicing this one. So let's, yeah. Right there-ish. Right? There, wait a minute, wait. Let me take something into account. Got to move a vehicle, that'll give it extra few feet. Tractor silage, I got to bring in the TMR wagon. Move a trailer there. I think that would be plenty of room. Let's just do right there. Okay. All right. We got it. Yes, they need shelter. Give me shelter. I think that's a... well, wait. Go to landscaping now. Now we got to do some work. All right. So let's set up some... well, do we need a whole bunch of... cross there. Cross there. Okay. Yeah, that'll do for that side. And then this side, we'll do some grass size stuff. Do some grass stuff. Eat away at this field some more. I think we're too late to plant anything in this field at this point, except oilseed radish. Oh, you know what? I need to go this way too. Yeah, we're going to put that trailer over there. Okay, there we go. And then we'll just do some... cool. Kind of do this right here. I want there to be a fairly solid surface to put... is that the smallest? Oh, no, it's not. There's the smallest. There. Okay. I think we're good. That'll give us fairly solid surface to put the vehicles on that we need to put in this. So... I think that'll do. Cool. All right. Okay, so do a little bit of this over here. Do a little mud schmutz here and there. Yeah, there's some mud there, and maybe there's some mud here, and blit and bloop and blit. All right, so now there's some mud here, and then there's some mud and some poo over here. Okay, cool. So now we need a couple of vehicles. What we need is over here, we go to animals. And we're going to need, I think this is the one I use. All right, I could get this trailer. Now this is for getting rid of the slurry. So we can just basically park it under that spot there and then empty it as needed. Like, I mean, this holds 15,000 liters, but this doesn't, oh, actually it does, this is slurry right here. The yellow thing with looks like the steamy bleh kind of stuff. This holds 20,000 liters. So either one would work. There's even bigger ones. There's 8,000, there's 30,000 liters. That's a dolly though, and I don't want a dolly type trailer. So this is the one I used in testing. I think this will be what we use. And it's got white. That's fine. Select. What? No, that. Back. Hold, please. 1, 2. Let's see what I'm doing in a second. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hang on. I'm just going to do this. No. Ah, crap. I got to take them into the shop to do what I want. Wait. Can I? Oh, I don't have it turned on. Nuts. Okay. Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this has a 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 maybe? I'm trying to think what all's got license plates on it. All right, we'll call this one 13, and I'll go change them as necessary. Yeah, you license plate. All right, so back only, type 2, A dash train. And this will be number 13. Now, what color do we want? It's white with black on it. I guess black would be fine. Although I guess New Holland blue would be applicable because we've got all New Holland stuff. So, okay, and buy it. $8,000. That's cheap. Okay, cool. All right, now back. All right, so now we need, well, this is one of the things you buy that you put hay bales in, and then it shoots them out into the pen, straw bales. But it's smaller stuff. I'm still not convinced that's the right way to go with this. See how it says this machine takes straw bales and uses them to cover the ground of an animal husbandry with straw. So this does it too. Oh, this one you drive through. I kind of dig that. What's this? One bale. So this holds one big bale. I can dig it. Oh, this is part of the Emily pack. Ooh, I just downloaded the Emily pack. We'll come back to that. Now, these things are TMR mixers. Okay, so it's a feed mixer package. This will hold up to 18,000 liters. This one's 16,000 liters. The nice thing about the Silo Kings as opposed to the Robert models, which these hold a ton and are very nice, and then you have options on where it shoots it out. This holds 18. Is at some point it gets so big, it's hard to actually load. And I think I like the Silo Kings because they have this ladder on the front that's easier to get to. This ladder on the side of the Robert model is not very easy to deal with. All right. So now this is what it looks like. It's got these two big grinders in it. Okay. And apparently you can choose between metal and tungsten, which tungsten is very strong. It's very dense. And see the offloaders on the left. Now, the way that works is you hook this up to a tractor because it's got a transmission connection to the tractor to drive it, plus the hydrastics, and then it's got an indicator on here too. So these are kind of cool. You put in your straw and you put in hay and silage. You don't have to unwrap the silage if you have it wrapped. So you just throw it in here and it mixes it up, and then you put in the mineral stuff, and then you'll see in a minute here because I'm going to show you this. Then you can add this. You can do wide tires. You can do the unloading mechanics. So there's a front left door. You can do a front right door. Now, so the idea there is if you pull into the, barn, you want to pull in a direction so this unload door is facing the food area. Does that make sense? So you can do a front right door, front left door, depending on which way you want to go in. You can do double front doors. But wait, there's more. You can do a left back door, a right back door, or double back doors. You have all kinds of options. So it's a very cool setup. It's just, these are, they're so big. You have to activate super strength or get a new toy, which we could do, get a telehandler and use a telehandler to drop bales in there. So if you guys want to do the telehandler, we'll do it that way, and we'll get the, because I like this blue. Chicken farms are so OP as long as you have a massive field of wheat dedicated to your chickens. Okay. I'm thinking of doing a wheat field. I'm thinking the smaller field, maybe wheat, feed the chickens. And then we'll just buy another field to do grass, to do hay and silage, right? So, I don't know if the chickens are OP. I haven't done a cost-benefit analysis of it. But obviously, if you grow your own wheat, then, I don't know I'm sure it's cheaper to do it that way than it is to buy it. I'm sure it is. It's got to be. Or we could find someone on the map who does a wheat field, and we could buy the field and then harvest it ourselves. Or you could do sorghum, or you can do barley. The chickens will eat any of those three. Okay. And then the sheep eat hay. So we need hay for the cows, and we need hay for the sheep. And we need wheat for the chickens. And we also need silage for the cows. And then we buy the mineral stuff. So, I don't know. Do we want to do this? So this is 17,000 liters. The telehandler is fun to play with. It took a little getting used to. I'd almost rather be able to, I mean, we can always manhandle it and chuck it in there. Or we could get a loading ramp. There are multiple options to do this. But, and then I don't know if you can actually mix TMR in a bunker silo. I think you can. Reagan, are you familiar? Have you ever tried mixing? Because you do the silage in the bunker silo, right? And my understanding is you can add the straw on top of it, or the hay on top of it, and then you can mix it together there. I just don't know if you can actually then mix in the mineral stuff to have your true TMR mix. Your TMR mix really is just silage and hay. Yes. You don't have to add the mineral feed, but that helps. So, okay, this one's 17,000. This one's bigger, I think. No, this one seems smaller. Why does this one seem smaller? I don't know why. Oh, wait a minute. This one has, oh, yeah, okay. This one, unloading, you can do, well, okay. You can do backdoor unloading. You can do standard unloading. And then I think you can pick which side you want to unload out, which is a little goofy, but okay. I kind of like the other one. So this one will do 18 to 22. The only reason I'm looking at the Robert instead of the Silo King is because we have New Holland Blue, and this is close to New Holland Blue. You know what I'm saying? It's really irrelevant. And I'm just really kind of being stupid about it. So, what's this one? This one's 14 to 18. This one's 16. I think 16 will be fine, actually. Now, if you look down here at the bottom, here's what these symbols are. The meatball-looking thing is TMR, total mixed ration. The bag-looking thing with the green cross on it is your mineral feed. Then you have hay. Then there's silage. This is forage, which is when you have a bad mixture of stuff. Or if you have like too much straw, which the final one is straw. Straw bulks it up. You don't need the straw in there. It just bulks it up. So, I think we're going to wind up getting a... I think we're going to wind up getting a... I think we're going to wind up getting a... I think we're going to do dual back doors. Yeah. We're going to wind up getting a telehandler. Yeah, I think we're going to be getting a telehandler, gang. All right, so license plate, this one should be A-Train 14. Boink. Okay. And we'll take this, I guess. This is 17,000 liters. Actually, I think that fills that thing up pretty nicely, if memory serves. Let's buy it. Now. Okay. We don't need a trailer for milk yet. We'll get like the Aquatrans. This will carry milk. This one won't. This is just water. It's a mod. The people who do mods, so what they do is, so they take the original. This is the one from the game, right? And see, it's water only. So what the mod maker did was took that and then said, you know what? Screw you, hippie. We're going to, first off, we're going to make it 15,000 liter capacity. Second, we're going to make it so it can carry milk and fuel and fertilizer and herbicide and slurry and whatever else we want. So that's what the mod makers do. So we need one that will carry milk. But we can wait on that too. We don't have to do that right this minute. What we need will be bales. Now we do have bales of hay. So we don't need hay bales. What we need is silage bales. So we're going to get us a couple of these. That'll do. And then we're going to get us some, get us a pallet of, I don't need a pallet though. Mineral feed, we don't need a full pallet. We only need 4 bags for this mix, I think. Maybe 5. What's the full pallet? Because I don't want to get the telehandler right now. Mineral feed, right? Okay. I think that's all we need. So, where are we going? Where are we going? What are we doing? What are we doing? What we're doing is we're going to jump over to the how many bales do we have? Okay, they're finishing up the headland now. Oops, they still don't know. There's no hinder. Ah, this one. All right, let's go see our new toys. So, what we'll do here, and see, we've got some straw here anyway. So that's why I kept it, because I knew there would be a reason for it. Now, see how that came on when we got close to the TMR thingy? We're going to move this into place first. And this is going to be our slurry wagon, as it were. Slurry trailer. Now I have to figure out where we can take that and dump it. I don't know if there's a... Ooh, wait a minute. Is there a biogas thing on this map? I don't know if there is. Ew. Slurry. Oh, swell. No selling point available. We may have to correct that. We may have to create a sell point. But for now, okay. Normally that goes to the biogas facility, and they turn it into energy. And you know what? This will work here. Kind of taking care of things as I go here. Landscaping, around, painting, dirt. Sure. That'll do there, and then just do that. That's good enough, I suppose. Yeah. Cool. All right, that'll do. I'm going to maneuver this into position, and it will be there waiting to offload. Okay, cool. All right, let's go make some food. Then we will bring that over and load that in, and then we will get us some moo cows. Actually, we're going to throw everything into the hoopajoop, but not turn it on. Then we'll take it over and get a couple of things of straw. Or, hey. Okay. What is it? All right, now it's showing 100%. Oh, it's picking up. Oh, it picked up the stuff. So see, now it's showing 100%. Is it going to take this, or am I going to throw it in? Oh. Let's take it. Let's take it. Oh, okay. It's picking up the mineral feed. So it's automatically taking the mineral feed, which is good. I don't have to play Tom Brady football and chuck that in there. So now see how that's saying 100% at the bottom? Refresh. Point. Get the last one. Okay, so now there's all mineral feed in. Okay? So now it's not taking the silage bales. So we're going to have to do Tom Brady football time. I'm going to hulk up here. And we're just going to walk up here, and we're just going to... Uh-oh, I threw it over. That was dumb. Let's see if I can do it from this distance. Here we go. And we'll just get up here, and then we'll just drop it like that. And that drops it in, as opposed to throwing 5,000 pounds of stuff over. Now, take this, you walk over here, and drop. Okay, so now we got those two big bales in there. But it's not mixing them yet, okay? And that's fine. That should be 10,000 liters of silage. Okay. So now what we'll do is we'll put in a 9,000 liter bale of straw. Hey, damn it. I'll get it right sooner or later. Okay. And yeah. Okay. Sheep, I'm gonna borrow this. 9,000. Give me, yeah, that's a 9,000. Put that into here. Boink. There we go. Cool. And then I'm gonna plop this. Hey. Yeah, it is hay. Hey. What the hell is going on? What the hey? I didn't... You guys want to get disorganized here. Stay organized. There. Beautiful. Okay. Draw off super strong. Now, see, we got all the ingredients in there now. Let's jump in the hoopajoop and let's turn it on. Go. Now, notice the symbol at the bottom right is showing forage because it's grinding up. Oh, nuts. Our thing is... Wait a minute. No, here it comes. Here comes the straw or the hay. See, everything's going into the green now. It's grinding it up. It's grinding it up. It's grinding it up. 17,000 liters. So it's got more hay than it can handle. But there it is. Now we've got TMR. We could put, see that, we're actually a little low on the stuff. Wait, turn it off. A little low on now see, this is down to 2,400 liters. Okay, so this will actually pick up, carry back over here. All right, cool. So we've got TMR, okay? Let's jump in. Now, oh, wait a minute. No, we don't. Ew. We got 17,000 liters, but it's not showing any stuff in it. Crap. Let me jump out. I'm not sure how much this will hold. Let's see. How much will this hold? How much will it hold? Somebody tell me. Because what we can do is start dumping some of this in there and then cut it off and then add in stuff. Now, this is why I did what I did with the trailer. See how I've got the dump on both sides? We'd have to go in from this side to dump on the left, but it would be easier just to drive down to the other end, turn around, and then dump on the right. So that's why I left this an option. I was thinking about that. So hopefully. Now, to unload here, we'd have to hit Control I. But see at the bottom of the menu, U is tip side left. We're going to hit that and make tip side right. Right, pull this in here like this. And then, oh, start overloading, total mix around. Oh, we do have TMR. Okay, we're good. Cool. All right, I was afraid that was that other ugly thing. We don't want that. So we're actually good to go. Yeah, start overloading. You'll see it start appearing here for the cows. They'll fill up all of them. That's it. That's it. That's it. Alrighty, that's it. Okay, so now we got 17,000 liters of food for the cows that we don't have yet. So you know what that means? It's time to order cows. Let's go over here and order some cows. Now, how now, brown cow? We got brown cows, we got black cows, we got white and black cows, we got other brown cows. The brown Swiss and the Holstein are the milk cows. Angus and Limousin, those are the beef cows. Okay? All right, those are the ones you grow and sell for steak. Because I'm an avid animal lover, and my favorite animal is steak. So, yes. I actually have a cooking apron that says that. We don't want that. We want this, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get mature cows. Now you can buy these 60 at a time. So we got to click select first. You can go up to 60 by clicking the plus, or you can be smart and just click the minus once and boom. It's going to cost us $100,000. Ouch. So we're going to get a bunch of those, and we're going to get a bunch of these. Okay. $240,000, or yeah, $200,000 worth of cows. Plus a $6,000 delivery fee. Because we didn't drive into town to pick them up. So, They will start reproducing next year. 10 months their gestation period. But let's go see the cows. Shall we go see the cows? There's the cows. We got cows. We've got cows. Cow. Another cow. Actually, I think that was the same one. What movie is that from? I gotta let you go. We've got cows. It's great that they have physics in there. And those cows magically walk through the walls. It's impressive. Let's hop out here and go say hello to the cows. So we got Chick-fil-A cows and we got brown cows. All right, Lee, you're in charge of the cows now. This is your cow pen. It's not the USS cow pens. It's your cow pen. See, water's automatically in here, so you don't have to deal with water. If you have an outside, an outdoor one, you have to deal with water. Now, this thing holds. See, cow's eating already. Hooray! Now, the health shows 0. Don't panic. That will come up as they all eat. It comes up over the course of several hours. So by tomorrow morning, it'll be up to 100%. And they'll start producing milk and everything. Hi, cows. Hi, what's happening? Eat more chicken. We got the Chick-fil-A cows. All right, so now my question is, how much... which one of these is this? What I'm looking to find out is... Oh, this will tell me right here. Yeah. 17,000 liters. Total mixed ration 100%. Okay. No hay, no grass. Okay. Total capacity. Okay, so we've got a lot more we can put in there. So, yeah, the movie was Twister. Very good. Ding, ding, ding. You get to take care of the cows now. Congratulations. So what we'll do is... Let me think about this for a second. The 17,000. That's a... That's a 7,383 liter bale. This is a 2,240 liter. So what we can do is do this. That will drop a little. Nope. SuperHercules. And then we'll take a right. Left. Now, beef cattle are something we'll consider for the future, but I don't know. We'll see. That, I mean, that whole deal just cost us $250,000. So, yeah. There's some money involved in getting cows up and going. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, we don't have fermented silage yet. So, we'll just pull up the shop and pull up this and go to bales and... That's 3.5. Oh, yeah, that's good. Back, and then go to pallets. See, we could get a pallet of mineral feed, but it starts getting a little hinky. Oh, wait a minute. No, it doesn't get hinky. We have control over it. Where'd it go? Okay, so, because I want to make a little bit more food. All right, so let's go this way. That'll do. Good. All right, so we're on refill mixer. Okay, good. No. Stop refilling. Okay, it only put 22 liters Okay, that was 133 liters. Okay, gotcha. So it's just when you turn it on, it turns it on. Okay, boink. And El Choco. Oh, okay, kind of. I grabbed it too close. Back off a little bit. That's not as close. I'm going to stand on the bags here and go El Dropo. Okay, cool. So we put a bunch of stuff in there, and then we get this. So we've got mineral feed, and we've got a bale of hay, and we've got a bale of silage, right? So we'll blend it, and then you can see how it's balancing out. And we're at 2.3% mineral stuff. So that's a good mix. And we could actually refill. See, we can add more, but we want to stay in that range now. If we wanted to, we could get some straw and add in the mix, but I really don't want to. It's kind of like, you know, why mess with it, right? I think if we go here, we can go to bales. I think we can get, that's a 5,000 liter bale, I think. Yeah. We don't want a 5,000 liter bale. I don't think we want a 3,500 liter bale either. Although, this is, oh, that's a 4,500 liter bale. Ugh, never mind. Nope, we're okay. We're good. All right. So let's take this over. And we'll dump this into the USS Calpins. Then what we're going to need to do is find us we're going to have to, oh, never mind. I already identified that. We're going to put the bales in the back of the covered thing where we've got our outdoor equipment. Now, we're going to switch our tip side to the left. No, don't hit that. Although really, it looks like it's going to be easier to do it that way. Hello, cows. And see, total mix ration. There we go. We can just leave this wagon in here. No reason for us to take it out. Put E, jump out. This gives us access to look in here. And this gives us access to look in here. Lots of cool doors and stuff. Here's our slurry. There's no slurry generated yet. And then there's a food. Yeah, super cool. No, no. Chainsaw, no. And then, you know, one little detail thing that I like to do is, you know, throw in a little bit of color to the field. I'll just make some schmutz. You know, maybe a little here and there and along here and there, right? Little dirt splotches here or there. Do, 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 do. Cool. Pop. Sweet. Okay, there we go. And that's it. Cows. I think we're going to turn this into kind of a road down here a little bit. It's probably more gravel than I want. But cool. That'll do for now. Put some, what is it? Weeds, meadow grass. No. Where did the weeds go? I had Read small. This seems to keep changing. Cool. There we go. All right. Moo cows. Yay, cows. So that's how you do cows, gang. Now, all we do is wait. And they will produce slurry, which then we'll hook up to that and we'll offload it into the trailer. And I guess we're going to have to create a sell point somewhere, because I don't really want to put a slurry tank on here. And I don't know if it gets rid of it over time or what. You can get... it's a silo. I think, well, there's a silo and a silo extension for it, I think. See, here's a liquid manure tank. I don't know if that's slurry. I think it is. I think there's a more... Oh, is there a bigger one now? Maybe? No. But, you know, then you have to put it somewhere. And, you know what? That's going to stink. I don't want that around the house. Anybody want that around the house? I don't. And then there's this, and then I think there's another one over here. A couple of options. It's futile. Some of these silos are liquid silos, though, and I think they'll store stuff. Huh. I'm surprised that's... Oh, there's extensions. Yeah. 2.6 million liters of poo. Yeek. I think I'll pass. We'll find somewhere to dump it. We will get rid of it one way or another. So, yeah. I guess I do need to... I did bring some more food for the chickens. Also, if you notice there's a wider gap, I shortened that fence, the gate on the right. I shortened the gate. See, I fed the chickens some more. Hello? I put like 3,000 liters in each pen. But I made this gate narrower. This is the narrower of the two gates. It was out to here. So now we have more room to maneuver through here. Anyway, we need to see if there's eggs. So let's mosey over here. Almost a full pallet. And yeah, this pallet here got janked up. I was picking up the previous pallets. So it's kind of... So yeah, I took... where's my list? I have a list here. We had a pallet of honey, a pallet of wool, 2 pallets of eggs, 5 pallets of sugar. We sold all that. It's November 1. Yeah. We've harvested fields 35, 39, 12. 21, 1, and 13 are options. I think we harvested... Did we harvest one? I think we did. I don't remember. Oh. We may consider stopping our silage bale here next. Let's jump on board with them. Oh crap, hold on. Clearly we're going to stop them because we have an issue. This is why you have super strength. Holding down the center mouse button. Okay. Alright, so that fixes that. What we could do, actually the smart thing to do here would be to drive around the field and identify, see like this loose schmutz over here? Let's just get that picked up and do one more bale of silage, and then we'll get a tether, and we'll tether the rest of the field. And we'll use that as, hey, lower the pickup. Thank you. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the show. If you are, please give us a like. Help the channel in that regard. I appreciate it. Share with your friends. Get them on board the A-Team. And join the A-Team yourself. We're on Discord. There's a link in the description below where you see my Steam library, Tower 3D Pro library. Game requests, discuss this and other games, ask questions, and yeah, post pictures of your cars or whatever. As long as it's not rated R. I'm not talking about the Golf Tresvant song. You probably wouldn't know that one either. But yeah, if you help us grow the channel by sharing and subscribing and turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video, I greatly appreciate it. I do not get paid by YouTube because I don't have 1,000 subscribers, and so we're trying to get there. I mean, YouTube's kind of pissed a lot of people off. And so hey, you guys have hundreds of hours of videos from me, and you give me nothing for it. So if you feel it in the goodness of your heart, you want to make a donation, help support the channel, as we're trying to get a webcam so you guys can look at my sort of pretty face while we do this. Then your donations are welcome and appreciated. There is a link in the description below to our PayPal page. So super cool. Appreciate you for helping us out. But otherwise, I'm just glad you're here. Hope you're enjoying. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I'm here to try to answer your questions. If not, I'll find an answer. We'll figure something out. Now, we've figured out how to do milk cows. So that's a plus. Breeding cows is the next step, I think. And then doing beef cattle. I think we're the final step. Because at this point, we know how to feed the cows, right? And we know how to collect the milk and slurry and take those and sell them, although we're going to have to put somewhere on the map that we can actually go sell the slurry. Really a BGA plant is what's needed, as opposed to just a sell point. And so I may have to doctor in some money to put one on the map. Alright, so that cleaned up that, 49%. I'm just going to run the corners of the field here. Turn the helio off so we can go faster. Go move faster, you hit less. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't be bashful, say hi in the chat. Check in with your local airport code. Let us know where you are on the planet. For example, I have 3 airport codes. KDFW for Dallas Fort Worth International, KDAL for Dallas Love Field, and KADS for Addison Airport, which is one of the busiest single-runway airports in the country. I think it's in the top 5. Not top 3. It's busy. It's fun to go watch airplanes. Plus, there's a great flight museum. Kavanaugh Flight Museum. If you're not familiar, they have a tremendous, well, they have a really good website. Kavanaugh, C-A-V-A-N-A-U-G-H Flight Museum. Although, they may have shortened it. But anyway, if you look up the Kavanaugh Flight Museum, you'll find the website. And they're located at the Addison Airport. Jim Kavanaugh is the founder of Janney King Industries, which is a worldwide janitorial services company. He has quite the collection of vintage warbirds from World War I all the way through post-Vietnam. a lot of them still fly. So it's really, really cool collection. Really cool place to go visit. So if you're ever in the area, let me know. And want to set up a personal tour, we'll make that happen. I used to volunteer. It's wrong way. Oh, this way. That far. No, jackknife. Okay, we're actually where we need to be now. We just need to get the pickup over the right spot. You know what? Forget about it. Let's drive through some of this stuff here and then loop around. Okay, cool. There's this little section. I don't think we're good. Got this part. That's a lot of bales. Lots of bales to pick up. And that's okay. We can handle that. We're going to establish us a place to let them go and ferment, do their fermenting thing. There's some over here. Turn around and go back. Clean up that area. We're getting close to a full field. It's hard hearing me. Oh, I may have kind of moved away from the microphone there a little bit. I'm sorry, my bad. You start getting into long streams and I have to be careful about my posture and whatnot. I need to make sure I'm sitting up straight and all that good stuff. So, is that better? And don't ever apologize for telling me sound volume's low or my volume's low or my volume's hot or something. I'm not listening to myself, so I don't know these things unless you guys tell me. So your feedback is welcome and appreciated. If there's something you feel I can do better, and I'd like to do like an intro video for the channel, I don't want to get too hoity-toity crazy, I don't know, sound effects stuff. Hey, here we go. 86%, close. I think we scoop up enough of the schmutz, we'll have this covered. Liter by liter, we shall have this covered. Is that better? Can you guys hear me better? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? And if the game is drowning me out, then I can fix that too. Let me swoop over this way, get this little spot right here, that, and we're going to get this big spot right here. There we go. Yeah, but did I get all of it? If I got it, ha! See? Doesn't matter if I have access or not, I got my grass. Ha! Alright, there's that part. Alright, let's head over to the next corner of the field. You go a lot faster when you turn the machine off. We got cows. Okay, so I guess the one real outstanding thing of business is the fact that we're going to have to harvest that sugar beet field. We need that money. Got a whole lot of money. Gonna make us some money. And I am considering setting us up a cotton field too. So that's possibly in the works. Because cotton with a lot of money. Nope, we got it. 96%, we're almost done. %, 99 lift balloons floating in the summer sky. Let's get this little spot right here, and I bet we're full at that point. No, almost. I'd rather get this little spot over. What we're going to do is we're going to actually clean up the schmutz, and then we're going to go roll, because we're going to have more than 100%. So this goes to 100. So there's 100%. So we're going to do one more bale, but we're just going to clean up the schmutz around the field, and then we'll complete a bale with that. If that makes sense. That way we don't have extra in the machine, and then we'll clean up everything. Y, drop, go, and then kind of worked. Then we're going to use the rest of it. We're going to tether it, and then we'll have to windrow it again. So we're going to have to get a tether machine and a windrower. Wait a minute, I think I have those. I don't know what I have in the garage anymore. I do have a tether and a windrower. Okay, very good. We're just going to drag those out, and we're going to use them. And that will give us a bunch more bales. Hey. So, park all this stuff under the shed with the outdoor equipment. The grass equipment is in the shed with the harvester. So that's where we park all that stuff. What else? I learned something else. Oh no, that was because I was blocked. So earlier I was trying to get started with my Tower 3D Pro session at like 5 o'clock. And then that turned into 5:30, and then it got later than that because I was goofing around trying to get the title screen up because I created a new title screen for Copenhagen Airport. If you haven't noticed, I'm doing like individual title screens for individual airports. But then, anyway, I wound up having to redo a bunch of stuff because I didn't understand something. And now I understand it. And now it's fixed. So great. Now, question is, how much of this are we going to get? Yep, cool. We got all of our grass. Great. Alright, so that's kind of mostly this part. As you see, tire tracks just everywhere. Oh, I got something new over here to try too. Hey, whoa, hello, Cost Globe, howdy. Cow poo, you can put it in the field. Adrian Whitehouse, thank you very much. I appreciate. Oh, that's right. So the liquid slurry you can. We can put it in a slurry tank that spreads it out, right? I may need to swap out that trailer then. Oh, that's right. It's a slurry truck, isn't it? Or a trailer, right? I knew this, apparently. I just didn't think of it because I'm new to cows. This is Lee's department now. Lee's in charge of this. Slurry tankers are used to fertilize the field with slurry, which means we'll be saving money. So this is what we need right here. Oh yeah, this is what Cost Globe, how are you this evening? Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're doing well. This is what that farmer, do you guys remember this way back in the day? This was like a number of years ago. It's on YouTube. That these people were protesting some stupid thing and they were hanging out in this farmer's field. And he just decided to drive by with his slurry wagon and just hose them down. Yeah. Enjoy that, you schmucks. All right, 8.2 meters. So that's 8,200 liters. 8,200 liters. So there's one option. That's not the kind of trailer I like. Whoa. Shoutin'. There's a Garant tanker. Oh, that's 80,000 liters. Holy crap. Get it? Holy crap. A-Train, you made it funny. Oh. Holy Jesus. These things are expensive. This thing needs 350 horsepower. 32. So this holds 32,000 liters. But then do you have to hook one of the... I guess you got to... If you have this, you have to have this to go with it. Right? That would make sense. You have to have a spreader to go with the tank. That makes sense. Holy crap, $200,000 investment. I kind of like this. I like $22,500. But then again, I imagine we could wind up being out doing that stuff, like, so to speak, out doing that stuff like half a dozen times a day. Because this one holds 13,000. This holds 80,000. DJ modified that one. Okay, does this have... It does not. That means we've got to spend a whole bunch of money. Got to spend some money. Oh, you know what the nice part is, though? I think maybe kind of sort of. Hey, we can make a New Holland blue. Yay! I like it. Now this holds 18,000 liters, has a 15-meter spread. Oh, and you know what I determined for this map for Frankenmuth, Michigan. Really, you don't need any tools wider than 12 to 15 meters. 9's good, 12's fine, even better. 15 is great, but you don't need the biggest tools like you do on county line, and you don't need the tiny tools unless you got the small fields, like you have on Greystone Farm and some of the other ones with small fields. Oh, hang on a second. I got to give you guys a review here. Stay put. Don't move. You're going to want to hear this. Chips Ahoy's were on sale at Tom Thumb today, so I got some. Hang on. I'll be right back. I'm coming back. I'm almost there. Hang on. I got it. Right here. I got it. Right here. Hang on. Coming back. Hear that right there? Okay. So, Chips Ahoy's were on sale. That's cookies. Or if you're across the pond, I think it's biscuits. Although these are soft, so I don't know if they still rate. Chewy Chips Ahoy. Okay, what's special about that, A-Train? With Reese's peanut butter cups in them. What in the ass? Are you kidding me right here? First taste. This is not good. I do not need this in my life. But I am going to put it in my mouth and in my belly. Okay, here we go. First cookie. Okay. There's the peanut butter. Yep. All right, so this is real rocket science, guys. You ever had Chewy Chips Ahoy? This tastes like that with little mini Reese's peanut butter cups in it. Okay. It was on sale. So I got to think of regular. I wanted to try these. You could get some mini Reese's cups, sandwich that between two Chewy Chips Ahoy's, and probably get the same effect. So this thing, for $95,000, will hold 18,000 liters. As opposed to this, which will hold less than half that. Although the cost is a quarter of it. This. Wait, this one's cheaper. Hold it. This will hold twice as much as the other one. Has a 15-meter spread range. This one's 15 meters as well. But the thing I like about this one is it looks like it's American. And this is kind of my American farm. So, I'll tell you the next one is going to be a Agco farm. We had a John Deere farm, and now we got a New Holland farm. Then we're going to do an Agco farm, which will be Massey Ferguson, Fendt, and Valtra, and Agco, because they're the parent company. Okay, so what this means is we need this. See, Bomec, that goes to something. How do you, or maybe I just didn't download, I don't know. That's not a mod. How the heck do you know what goes with what? Oh, the TS10. Okay, back. So, where's the TS10? There's the TSA. There's the track pack from Bomec. I don't see a TS10. How that? Maybe there's a different vehicle over here. Oh, slurry tanks. Maybe it goes with this. Hydro trike. Oh, joy. These are expensive. This thing's big, I think. This thing's huge. Okay, maybe it's not. 530 horsepower. Holds 20,000 liters of liquid poo. It's got a 3-point on the back. And I guess you got to hook up something to it. Yeah, no. That just looks dumb. I can't have stuff that looks dumb. That's just not my speed. Not my style. Okay, so trailers it is. Slurry tank and that doesn't have a sprayer on it. This has a sprayer, but it's 95,000. Do we need 2,500 more liters? Same speed, same spread radius. It's 20,000. It's $17,500 more. I don't think we need this one. I think we'll take this one. Okay. We cannot. Hang on. Change the rim color. There's two different designs on the tips. Okay. Okay. So I guess you roll this into your fields just after you've planted and use it for your first or second fertilization application, because you gotta get in there while you can still use stuff with wide tires. We've got the PTO and the hydrastics connections and all that shiz. Ha! Naturlicht. Landwirtschaft. 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 I think that's what that says. My German is not the best in the world, but I think this will do, though. I don't see the need to spend $100,000 on this piece of equipment. So let's see. Oh, Michigan, BK, Michelin. Okay, got no choices. Tires are what the tires are. We'll get Michelin's then. Well, no, we'll go with Trelleborgs then. All right, this would be A-Train fitting. Wait. I can ditch the other trailer. Right? Okay. So we're going to need the higher capacity because we're going to be getting more cows and we're going to be doing more barns. So, now I see why you might get a slurry tank, right? And then you just offload this to that. So okay, so where's Lee? Is Lee here? You're in charge of the cows. At the grass too? Wait. I'm sorry. I only partially understood that. Oh, so you're saying use it to do this on the grass fields too? To fertilize them? Because I know that increases their output. Right? And the tires won't hurt the grass fields. Adrian now an advisor on the channel. Adrian knows what they're doing apparently. I don't. So okay, so we're waiting for... Wait a second. Turn this off at this. Let's go fast. Going fast, Ricky Bobby. Going fast, Cal. All right, so we need our senior cow. Oh, okay. So Adrian says yes. So we're going to be using the slurry as a fertilizer on the grass fields, which we've got to figure out what we're going to do as far as the grass field goes. I think we're going to have to wind up buying another field. Let me turn this on, clean up this schmutz here. This is going to be the soybean field here. The 38 acres is going to be soybeans because that's where the money's at. We could make money with cotton. We could make money with sugar beets. Cotton I don't mind so much because the harvesting is really simple. You just put the machine to work and let it go and do its thing. And then you pick up those big bales and take them over and sell them and make tons of money. And we've got a whole lot of money. Sugar beets, just it makes a lot of money, but it is a whole lot of work and it takes a whole lot of time because the thing's only 3 meters wide. Oops. All right, so we have 41% on board. This is gonna be stupid, guys, but I want to clean the field up. So, all right, so that gets that schmutz. I think we may have had a little bit more over here. And yeah, this field is going to be all soybeans come next year. But we'll be able to get a couple of grass harvests. All right, so we need, all right, so Lee is back and here to discuss what we've got to spend on a slurry trailer. We sold the white trailer because apparently I need a slurry trailer because it sprays the liquid manure around the field and we can use it as fertilizer. So that's excellent. And thus, okay, wait a minute. I think, do we have, Is it down there? Yeah, so the question is, how much are we going to spend on it? And I think it's already covered down here, so I think we're all good. Just a second here. Let me just situated, pull a high G turn, and pull another high G turn. Did I just miss some schmutz? I did. Don't do that. Pick it up. Okay, good. Now, let's turn here. Yeah, I think I see another pile. That's okay. I'm gonna let that slide. All right, let's get to the trailer we need to look at. I think we're gonna spend less than $100,000 on this trailer. It's either we're gonna spend 77 or we're gonna spend 100,000. Man, that's just eating us up, as it were. That's a crap ton of money, as it were. All right, there we go. 5,500 liters. Raise the hoopa-joop. Turn the thing off. We're done with silage bales, I think. Yeah, I think we're done with silage bales. I guess is there an X button here to close? No. Okay, we don't need to. Okay. So, yeah, Adrian is a senior advisor now. All right, so let's look at this again. I know we just had this discussion, but all right, so we can get a cheap one. Okay, so what this is what we parked the white trailer earlier in the slurry pickup point, and so this is what you really get to put the slurry in, because then you can drive it out to the field and it will spray it out in the field. In this case, it will hold 8.2 cubic meters, which is 8,200 liters. It only needs 80 horsepower to run. Any of our vehicles, our tractors will run that. And it makes a 15-meter wide swath, which is plenty. Anything from 9 to 15 meters is fine for this this map. So this is only 8,200 liters, but it's only $22,500. The next options up, I'm not interested in these. They don't have sprayers built onto them. This does not have a sprayer built onto it, so we have to go here. So Farm Tech is the maker of that other one. This one's 77.5. It holds almost twice as much at 15.5 or 15,500 liters. Takes 165 horsepower. All three tractors can handle that. And it spreads at 15 meters width at 9 miles an hour speed. So we have the discussion is $75,000 or $77,500 for 15,500 liters, or $95,000 for 18,000 liters. Same speed, same width of spread, 225 horsepower. Again, all three vehicles can handle that, I think. 270. Yep, 270 can handle it. So we go for the 18,000 liters or we go for 15,500 liters. Otherwise, the stats are pretty much the same. This is an American-made one. This is a foreign-made one. The only thing that sucks is this would be great, but it's $120,000. Wait, that's not a mod. Which one's the mod? Something somewhere was a mod. I thought I changed the color on something. Oh, that was this, like this thing. The tanker doesn't do me any good because then we got to get one of these things to hook onto it. So it's 77.5 or 95,000. Lee's saying 77. She's in charge of the cows, so I just got to break out the checkbook for this thing. And we're only going to get standard wheels. We get Michelin's, won't matter. So yeah. License plate's good because we're replacing the other thing, so buy it. Boom. Done. Ooh, our balance is getting low. Gotta get that field 2. We've got to get field number 2 harvested. That is what's killing us right now. That's a couple $300,000 for the land, and it's going to be, I don't know, a couple $400,000 of harvest. Okay, so what we can do here is turn off course play. We didn't need that. Excuse me. So that gets that off the field. We'll use the Anderson trailer there to go pick up bales tomorrow. And we'll break out, or whenever. We'll break out the tetherer and spread the grass so it dries out, and then we'll make regular bales with it. So for now, we're going to wash our pottinger. And the reason why I have this one is because you can do the 3 different size bales. You can do the 125 centimeter bales, 150 centimeter bales, both which can be wrapped for silage. And you can do the 180 centimeter bales, which are your big, bales. All right? You need to clean it up here because you can see all the equipment in here. Here's the pickup down here. That's what picks the grass up off the field. And then there's wheel chalk right there. Then you've got, this is the cutter through here. This cuts it up a little more finely, I think. There's tines in here. I think these are plastic covers that are easily replaced. Then you got all your hydraulic connections. Then there's your net up here. This is the netting that wraps around the bale horizontally. Okay. And then back here is the foil that wraps around it to completely enclose it for fermenting. Back in here on the tractor. So this is a really cool machine. There's very few of them that will actually do what this one does, which gives you 3 options and silage wrapping. That to me is the complete package. Now you can see the wrapping right there. Right there is the netting that wraps around the bales. And there's even a step on here to get up to it and change it out. So now I need to work up a list. I'm thinking about adding in diesel exhaust fluid too. Bringing that in the corner. And that's right here. That's this blue cap thing right here. This is regular diesel fuel up here. The blue cap is diesel exhaust fluid, which is to help the environment, blah, blah, blah. But got this thing cleaned up. And right here on the back of the fenders, you can see the controls for the 3-point. So if you're working outside here on the tractor, you can run the 3-point without somebody being inside the tractor. All right, nice and clean and yay. All right, so let's. We will need this again, but I'm put it away for now because we got to break out some of this other equipment in here. Yeah. All right. So yeah, there's our tetherer and our windrower on the left, and our mowing equipment is over here on the right. Our harvester is in the middle. Uh-oh. I screwed pooch. Face palm. Oh, no. Wait, maybe it'll come back. Maybe if I switch the mod back on. Okay. Maybe it'll come back if I switch the mod back on. Oh, dang it. I didn't think of that. I thought I had dropped to just the stock harvester. And because I had trouble with the header. And it looks like I may have made a several $100,000 mistake. I'm going to correct that mistake. No, I don't need you to go that way. Played a lot. Yeah. What's your favorite map? What's your favorite map? What equipment do you like? Tell us more about your gameplay experience. Just screw this all up. Honestly, it's good enough. Jump out here and close the doors here. Close the doors here. Drive on the backside. We'll just leave the Anderson sitting right there, and we'll run around. Pick up next time. We'll stop. Check out the contract situation. I'm going to square away the harvester situation. So I think I had the mod version of the harvester that allows you to do the black version of it. See, I need a DEF. I don't have it activated, so I'm not doing that. Now we gotta find, oh no, we don't have to find anything. We just need to back up, take this sucker over and put it in its place. Also gotta go through and read all the license plates. You like the No Man's Land map? I haven't tried that. And that's the one where there's actually no established fields, right? You basically just go take whatever space you want or something to that effect. I don't know exactly how it works. Oh, cow. Start filling. So you first need to fill the tool. So we pull it into place here, right? And let's just see what's here. Oh, okay, 625 liters. Done. There we go. So that's done. We've got the TMR trailer in here. It's parked and safe. Everybody's fed except me. And so now we can pull in. Oh, I forgot we got a water hose here now. And pull in here. And then we hit that. And then we hit that. Hit that. And jump out and back out and hit the door. And then we can beam over. Here. All right. Excited. We got cows going now. Let's just pull over here and admire our handiwork, shall we? Oh, look, I gotta close the door anyway. Well, let's go over here. All right, see their health showing 10% now, and then there's a little bit of milk. So over the course of the night, that will come up. Oh, it's build your own map? Okay. Huh. You have to check that out sometime. Hello, cows. Ooh, cows. So I got 22,000 liters of food, and we can make more. We're going to gather up all those bales. Oh, wait. We're going to put those bales. Well, we can stack them really wherever we want. They don't have to be under cover or anything. I kind of like to put them under cover. We could stack them along the front side of the shop here, where we've got these others. I'm going to move this pallet out of the way, and we'll come pick it up tomorrow. It's not raining in the forecast, so that'll be okay. We got our seeder in here, our drill, excuse me. And then we got 3 pallets. 3 pallets of honey. This is where the honey's going right now. So, and then over here, what's your favorite equipment to use? Do you have a favorite brand or preferred brand? So we have 572,000, almost 573,000 liters of corn and 92,000 liters of soybeans. Yay. Now soybeans, let's look at the see, it's running between 1,073 and 1,425, which 1,425 is at Birch Run, which means we'd have to load to the train and then rent the train, which would spend more money, and I don't like that. But maybe if we have enough, bulk, then that'll counterbalance it. But soybeans are we're in the low part of the year. Right here. So we need to wait till July to sell. So that's the plan on soybeans. We're going to wind up starting to stockpile a bunch of stuff because that's how you make money. And we could, like I said, we could stack the silage bales there. We could stack them over there against that wall. That's not a bad idea. Or we could put them under here, which is kind of what this kind of deal is designed for. Because I really kind of just back those 3 implements in. That's our plow, our roller, and our cultivator. So we could stack them right under here. That's a thought. But we will worry about that next time. We got a lot of, Jiminy Christmas, that's a lot of frickin' bales. Oh, dang! I mean, we wound up doing a lot more of the field than I initially planned to. Wow, and those are big bales too. Those are 5,000 liter bales, I think. 5,500 liter bales. Whew. We're gonna make some money off of those. I'm gonna sell a bunch. And then we'll tether the remaining amount of the field and roll those into hey, bales. Move this out of the way. Let you go over there. Doink. Okay. There you go. All right. That gets it out of the way. Let's see now. Got everything churched up, I think. Fed the chickens. Really need to feed them more. That pen is not working. Nuts. Okay, so who's going to see Top Gun this weekend? I'm kind of raising my hand. Not sure if I'm going to or not. May wait till the second weekend. But I'm avoiding anything and everything I see about it at this point. I do not want to know anything about the movie. I want to enjoy it, and no spoilers. I've already gotten a partial spoiler from Lord Carroll, and so that kind of sucks. He broke down some leaked photos from the set or whatever. I'm like, oh man, dang it. Not what I want to see or hear, so I've had to stop watching his channel for now. Not that he's a bad guy, he's a great guy. He's ex-Navy F-14 Rio, which was Goose's job, his backseat. He has a phenomenal YouTube channel. But I don't want any spoilers on the movie. I still need to see Doctor Strange. But it's Thor that's really, I mean, I'm fired up about Top Gun because I remember watching the original 36 years ago. Yep. And so, yeah. When are you going to see Doctor Strange? I need to go see Doctor Strange and Top Gun and then Thor. Then Ms. Marvel will come out on Disney, which I don't know about that. Whatever. And yeah, okay, so now we're going to move into October 2nd or November 2nd, which we're going to say is the second half of November because we're doing 2 days per month. So let's do this. Let's tab over to our forklift. All right, so there's 3 pallets of sugar. So I'm looking at our list here. That's not working this time. There we go. All right, cool. All right, so November 2nd, I'm writing this down. So we have pallets. All right. Now the sugar, we may need to just let sit. Because the season for sugar is July. Who knew? I have not watched Moon Knight. Oh yeah. Yeah, 86. May 15th or 16th, 1986 was the day it came out. I saw it the first week in Huntsville, Alabama, at the movie theater at the mall. And man, was that awesome. I was 15 at the time. Awesome. Okay, so sugar is going to sell. You know what? There is a mod that I think I'm going to install that helps you. It alerts you when stuff's at maximum. Wait a minute. What am I doing? If I did this and I did this. No, it doesn't tell me how many. Tag, place, or visit. Okay, so I just visit that. Okay, so there's 3 pallets. So I had a plan. As we're going to actually fast forward to morning, and then we're going to establish the list of things we need to do on the next episode. So, all right, so let's just do that. R, sleep, 6 a.m., sleep. It's a quiet night. No rain. Okay, cool. All right, so now, let's do this. Sugar beet sugar, okay, right. Visit. And there are 6 pallets, which means the second half of the month, which means there's probably more. So, this makes 12 pallets per month. So, sugar, 6 plus pallets, okay. Let's escape here, okay. Jump out here, let's go check. Looks like the ladies have a full pallet of eggs, so we got eggs. Now, I know that this seems kind of dumb. There shouldn't be a season for eggs. Eggs sell year-round, right? That makes sense to everyone? But there is a season set up on eggs. Now, October, November, we're at the peak. But it seems dumb to me that it dry. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Store them? That's dumb, right? So, all right, so we know we have 1 pallet of eggs. Let's just run down here. Okay, we have 1 pallet of wool, 2 pallets of wool. All right, so we have wool. 2. Eggs, we have at least 1. And let's just jog down here. And there's a full, so that's 2 pallets of eggs. And 3 pallets of eggs. All right. And then we need honey. We need to check on the honey. And that will be over yonder. We have 2,400 liters of milk and 7,500 liters of slurry in half a month. Okay? So our tank can go for a full month, and then it needs to be unloaded. Nice. All right, so we have a full pallet of honey. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to drag it out, and another one should appear like that. So, and that's just going to need 1 more. So basically, in a quarter of the day or so, we should get this one filled up. So we should have 2 pallets of honey. And then we've got milk and slurry to deal with. Oh, Alex Mully. Hello, welcome aboard. How are you tonight? How's your week going? Hey, well, you should sleep. Tom is in the UK. Are you talking about the farm sim guy? Is that Tom? Oh, Tom is in the UK. You mean Tom Cruise? He's in the UK for probably for the premiere over there or whatever. Yeah, that's cool. Let's check on how much food we got over here. We should have 4,000 to 5,000 liters. Oh, 7,000 liters. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to address that food situation for the chickens with the three pens. Let's look at the harvest situation. We have, we still need to tether what remains on field 12 and then bale it, right? And field 2 is still not ready to go. What in the... Where's the calendar? Sugar beets. We are at the end of the... When did they plant these things? You know what? Yeah, we need the money anyway, so... Okay, that gets out of the books and gets us some cash. Okay, good. So now what we could do... Well, let's see. Okay, ready to harvest. All right, so this is all grass too. We could snag that field and harvest it. This is, wait, oh, this is our wheat field. We are going to get wheat. Okay, so I did have wheat planned. All right, so here's the plan for you, for those of you who may not know. All right, so we have fields 12, 11, and 23, 26. And then what's left of 22, which we melded in here, and then we're putting our animal stuff on, okay? So field 11 is 18 acres, 23 is 21-ish, 23, 26. And then field 12 is 38 acres. Yeah, Cruz, and that was the whole rub about him being in the Jack Reacher role, right? Is he's 5'7", I'm 6'3". I'm closer to Jack Reacher's size. The actor who plays him in the show Reacher on Prime, which is, I give it about 92. It's really good. If you haven't seen it, it's really good. But he walks like he's got his stick up his butt. And he's... I think Cruz does a better job in the movies as Reacher being a little more observant and quiet. It's like he's not looking for a fight. And in the TV show, I feel like the guy playing Reacher is always looking for a fight. So, I don't know. I enjoy watching the first Jack Reacher movie. Whenever it's on TV, I'll turn it on just for fun. Just like the Equalizer movie with Denzel Washington. The second one was not that great. The first one, though, I really enjoy. All right, so anyway, back to this. Field 12 is going to be our soybean field. So 38 acres for soybeans. Field 11 is currently planted with canola. That's why the bees are around it. And then field 23, 26... no, I have New Holland on this playthrough, on this map. It's all, I have all New Holland equipment that I can have. I have John Deere on my Greystone Farms playthrough, which we need to kick back over to that. I just am enjoying this one so much more because of the bigger fields. And then when I was doing FS19, I had an AGCO farm going with Massey Ferguson and AGCO, and I think I had a Valtra tractor, and I had a Fendt tractor. Yeah, so my small tractor was Valtra, my medium tractor was Massey Ferguson, my big tractor was a Valtra. Well, no, big one was a Fendt, right? And I didn't realize at the time that those three tractors, those three companies are under the AGCO umbrella. And I have an AGCO harvester. So it's an AGCO farm. That was on County Line on FS19. Field 30, you said. Check out field 30. What am I missing here? There's 30 right there. See, 30, I cultivated 30. So anyway, so where we're at right now, yeah, blue's my color. I love the John Deere equipment though, and here's why I like the John Deere equipment. Because some of the tractors you can get dual narrow tires. And I'm a big fan of the Laura Farms videos. If you guys haven't watched that and you want to learn about what we're actually doing in the game, watch Laura Farms. Okay? I've referenced her a number of times now because I'm learning how to farm from Laura Farms. She's like 20, 21 years old, lives in Nebraska. Her dad's a big time farmer up there. She and her husband now, Grant, are both young, learning to farm. She's a 5th generation farmer. Now, if you guys don't know, this map of Frankenmuth, Michigan is a real place. This is the Weiss Centennial Farm, and they do dairy cows, and they do tours and education. And this field right here, CP11, where it starts off with a chunk out of it, that's the Frankenmuth corn maze. So this is legit, except for all the places on that you can sell stuff. Those aren't there. So anyway, so if you didn't know, this is based on a real place in Frankenmuth, Michigan, which is southeast of Saginaw. So there's a Cracker Barrel about 10 minutes away, which is good for me. All right, so we might go looking at getting after this grass. And what we're going to do is, because 2326 is 3 acres bigger than 11, after we harvest, we're going to switch. So 2326 is going to become the canola field, and then we're going to have bees around it, continue to have bees around it. And then 11 is going to become the wheat field, I think. 12 is going to be soybeans. So we're going to have stuff growing all year round. If you look at the calendar, canola is August, September, which we planted in September, through July, August. So it's a 1-year growth period. Wheat, we just planted September, October to July, August. So this is what's called winter wheat. All right. And then soybeans you plant in April, May, and then harvest in October, November. So we're going to have stuff going year round, but the wheat and the canola, we'll be able to harvest the canola and then flip it. We should be able to harvest the wheat and then plant the canola. You see what I'm saying? We're going to flip the 2 fields. So that's the plan. Also, we may look at buying a property and doing cotton. I've got the planter for it, and I don't want to do corn. You can do soybeans with either a planter or a seeder. I didn't know if you guys knew that. So, soybeans can be a row crop. And so the planter is for the row crops. It's for cotton, it's for sunflowers, corn, potatoes and sugar beets, or do they have specific planters they have to use? Let me see here. Let me see. Oh, planter. Yeah. Okay, so corn, sunflowers, soybeans, sugar beets, cotton. Potatoes have their own planting things. But you can do soybeans in rows, or you can do it just as general in the field. So, but yeah, if you watch Laura Farms videos, her farm, her family has John Deere equipment on the farm, except their harvester's a Case. Case International Harvester, Case IH. But their tractors, her 8345R, which is her favorite, I think, has dual narrow wheels on the back, and she had singles on the front, and now I think she's got duals on the back and the front. And like her grandfather has an 8330R, and he has dual narrows on the front and back. So I think the dual narrow tires just look super cool. New Holland, you can't do it. I don't know why. There's actually one of her videos. They go visit someone's farm, and they have a New Holland tractor in the garage, in the shop, with dual narrows on. I want dual narrows on my equipment because it just looks cool. It's just the way it is. I mean, check it out. Let's go look at this real quick so you guys can see what I'm saying. If you go to large track, I think it's large tractors. See, this guy actually has triple narrow tires on it. 7R, 8R. Here it is, right here. Dual narrows, and these are spread, which means these are designed to straddle crops. So there's like 30 inches between the tires. See how it's got the things. The only thing I don't like about the 8 series is this long nose. 30-inch row crop, wheel setup, and then hubs. Nope, we're going the wrong way. So there's the duals on the back. Okay, then there's wheel weights. This one's got a ton of options. I mean, look at this, hubs and wheel weights. There's the duals, front and back. Row crop duals. Now, here's the thing though. I don't know if these actually are technically narrow tires. They should be, but 30-inch row crops is these will straddle it. So that's your corn typically is in 30-inch. Then it's got wheel weights. Then it's a standard. Maybe it's 36-inch row crops. Yeah, see, there's wider gap between them here. I just think it looks super cool when you got these dual narrow tires on it. There we go. Look at that. That thing just looks bad. That is so cool. But the thing is, you can do this with any of the tractors. It's just the game makers didn't do it. Giants didn't do it. And the mod makers haven't set it up for it yet. Some of the tractors do. John Deere you can do. And I think Case you can do. Duals. Yeah, see, here's dual narrows on the Case Magnum. And then I think Massey Ferguson, a couple of models, you can do dual narrows. But that's a legit thing. So, because then it works within the game aspect of, you know, you can't damage crops in the field. If you have crop damage on, if you have narrow tires, you can basically just do donuts in the field and you technically won't damage the crop, which it's kind of hinky because it's not exactly true. But, you know, otherwise every time you drive on the field, you destroy the crops. The one thing I want to correct is when I start doing crop protection, because we do have the New Holland sprayer, is I want to use this when we're going over taller crops, like the corn and stuff that's established and growing. Technically, you need to use this to go over top of it instead of a tractor, because then you're knocking it down. If it's a couple 3 feet tall, it won't hurt it. But if you start getting up to 5, 6 feet tall, you need to use the sprayer. Technically, either that or do your fertilizing and weeding early, which then gets it done. So yeah, dual narrow tires are cool. I don't know if the Massey offers them. No. Some of them, and it's different tire brands offer them. See, they just have single narrows. Then there's twin wheels. I think Midas might, no, they don't here. It's different from, of course, so many of these are mods that you just have to kind of goof around with them to find the ones that allow you to do dual narrow wheels. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, all right. So what we've got is a whole bunch of pallets to take care of. We got 6+ sugar pallets, 3+ egg pallets, 2 wool pallets, and we'll have 2 honey pallets. We need to finish. We need to, so field 12. We need to tether, windrow, bale. Because our equipment that we have, our mower set up automatically windrows. I guess we don't, oh, you don't have to though. I figured out the settings on it. I didn't think, well, I did think of it, but it's 38 acres and I just let Courseplay do its thing. So then the only thing we're doing is watching field 2 because it is still vexing me. That's sugar beets, and it shows it needs plowing, but it's not, it hasn't been harvested yet. Hang on, let me do this. Let's jump out of here. Let's beam over there. jump out here. Let's just join over to field 2. This is field 1. Now, technically, the space we're in right now on the real, in Frankenmuth, there's a house. There's a farm in this space. But the map maker had to take that out to facilitate the deal, the sugar beets facility. So, if they're still here, okay, they're still here. Let's see what it says. Narrow only tires, fertilized 100%. It's growth stage 5 of 7. I just don't see this getting done in time. The guy must have put it in the ground late. It's a plus 83 yield bonus. It probably didn't get rollered or something. I don't know why you wouldn't get plus 100% yield bonus. So, yeah, that's going to be tricky for us to pick up the revenue on that. I really want to, but get out this way. And then we've got slurry to go sell. Milk, I don't know if we need to worry about milk yet. So we've got half a tank of slurry. I guess we could wait on that. Well, it's not, we don't need to sell it. We can't sell it. There's nowhere to sell it on this map. Check out field 19. Yeah. Right here. And I think we harvested 19. So these guys have wheat in the ground. We have wheat in the ground. They have wheat in the ground in 6. 8 has soybeans. 2 is sugar beets. 4 and 9 are barley, I think. Yep. 16's wheat. 39's cotton. Something doesn't seem right about that. Because I harvested 39. Yeah. So I don't know why they're saying 39 probably has a contract on it to plow it or something. Let's see. Plow, 39. Oh, imagine that. You know what? We'll take that. So, 39 plow. That's easy money right there. If your equipment's not working for you, it's not making money. So, you want your equipment working as much as you can. I don't think we're going to... Well, we could cultivate 8. I mean, big deal. Fertilizing, why waste my money? Let's see. We're only going to make... Well, we'll actually make more than this. And I figured this out when I was doing some play testing on the Elm Creek. Is it Elm Creek? The built-in map to the game. So this is what they'll pay you. This is what your actual profit will be. Except, I don't think that takes into account the fact that you don't have to do 100% of the field. So if you're actively watching your worker, if you turn it over to a minion, and they get to 100%, you shut them off at that point. You know you've only fertilized like 85 to 90% of the field, so you save material. So you actually profit a little bit higher amount than this is indicating. This is if you, I think, go 100% full through the job. And it shows your cost of materials and stuff here. It's not like it takes much time. Because it doesn't. Ooh, so we'll deal with that. Plow 39, tether, windrow, and bale for hay and 2. And then we got a bunch of pallet stuff to do. So, man, we're getting into winter time here and not a ton to do except work with the animals. We could look at adding an additional cow barn, but then we're going to start getting close to minimums on our finances, and we have no debt. If you guys have never played the Frankenmuth map, as I just found out on the Elm Creek map, there's a treasure hunt that you do basically when you start. Except on here, the stuff is indicated on the map. Hey, what's going on, Blake? How are you? If you look at the map when you first play this, you'll see a bunch of little yellow dots, and those are little like toy tractors and plows and animals and a bunch of stuff. And you collect them, and they're worth $1,000. Most of them are worth $1,000 each. Some are worth $10,000. A few are worth $100,000. A couple are worth $1 million. And then there's these big sugar beet things. And if you collect all that stuff, your total is going to get you about $2.8 million. So you don't have to take a loan out. I don't have a loan on this map. I never have. So, and what we do is we just keep buying fields, we harvest them, and then we sell them back. Now there's a mod I've just found that actually kind of prevents that, or discourages it, I should say. And not that I'm going to install it, but I might consider installing it at some point. Just not right now. All right, so we have a plan for the second half of November here on the map. Field 12, field 39, we'll send the big dog over to plow that. We'll use the little tractor to move pallets around, load stuff up, take it over to market. And you know what? We need to check the spinnery. There's nothing here yet. Darn it. Oh, we're getting close though. We're almost to 1,000 liters. I guess there would be a pallet at that point. But we're working both wool and cotton. And then once we run out of all this stuff, we're going to get rid of it because it seems cheaper just to sell the stuff instead of dealing with waiting for months and months and months. We've got a lot of cotton in there though. We put one of those big bales of cotton in here. I'm doing well, thank you. Appreciate it. How are you liking the Battle of Alberta so far? Who won the game tonight, by the way? Let's see. Oh, I don't have it. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah. Let's see. Edmonton won last night. Oh, the Blues beat the Avalanche. Okay. So that series is 3-2 Colorado. Boston beat Miami. They're up 3-2. The stupid Lightning have already advanced. Oh, that's right. The games are tomorrow. New York, Carolina's tomorrow, and Edmonton, Calgary's tomorrow. So, yeah. For you guys that don't know, Blake is out in Alberta, Canada. You're near Calgary, right? But then your family, or you're in Alberta, your family has a farm in Saskatchewan, right? Do I have that right? Make sure I got everybody straight. Okay, so back to the house. Job done for the day. We've evaluated everything. We've got a list, and I think we're going to be able to proceed through the day at speed. So we'll, tomorrow night I have pool, and so probably there won't be a video. If there is, that means pool ended early, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. I'm hoping my team's competitive tomorrow night. We should be. Well, hopefully I'll be competitive tomorrow night. That's the key. The other guys tend to do pretty good. They're better than me. But, yeah. So, we'll see if we get a video out or if we get on. It probably won't be FS22. We may do a little something else. I don't know, for an hour or so. Depends on how late I'm at pool. Otherwise, look for us on Friday. which I won't get an early start on because I know I've already got 2 jobs on Friday and it's going to eat up most of the day. Friday evening we'll have at least 1 video, so we'll probably be back on FS22, and then we'll see how things look on Saturday as we go into Memorial Day weekend, and we'll be doing a bunch of streaming. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you give us a like. We appreciate your support. Appreciate you being here. Welcome to the new members. Appreciate you joining the A team. Subscribe, turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. If you have questions, comments, or whatever, you can put them in the comments below. I'll answer them. Or join the A team on Discord. There's a link in the description below. You can see my Steam library, Tower 3D Pro library, make game requests, discuss this in other games, share your experiences. You know, let's help each other out. Also, we're also always looking to pair people up if you want to play. We've got a group of young people. Blake's one of them that are teenagers or preteen that want to play the game, and so we try to hook you guys up with each other, and you can use comm channels through the Discord page, so y'all can talk to each other and set up and play games together. And your financial support is greatly appreciated. If you're seeing ads from YouTube, Google, they're taking 100% of that revenue, even though I'm producing 1,000% of the content, and we have hundreds of hours of videos on the channel. So until I get to 1,000 subscribers, they're not doing anything for me but giving me the middle finger. So your donations are greatly appreciated, and welcome to paypal.me/itraingames. There is a link in the description below. So we're working towards getting a webcam. That's next up. So we've upgraded the audio equipment, and we're looking to go with webcam in the not too distant future. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.